Okay, so today's project, it is still pretty warm out here, but we are going to be stringing up the tomatoes, giving them a bit of a prune, and topping off their soil. Okay, so I've mentioned a few times that I like to string up my tomatoes. So what I do is I just run some string literally right through the gazebo like that, and then I tie it off at the base of the bag. So what I'm going to do is I have my trusty string can here from the dollar store, and I'm just going to set it here on the ground below each tomato. I will pull the string up, tie it around the top, bring it back down and cut it, and I'll do that for all of them. Then I'm going to come through and do the pruning on all of them first, and then I will tie them up, and then we will be adding some more topsoil. As you can see, it's a little bit low, so I'll probably have to dig the marigolds up and repot them in there, and then everything's going to get some nice dose of fertilizer. So that's on the agenda. Let's get working. Here we are, we finally finished hanging up all the strings and pruning back the tomato plants, and now I'm just wrapping them around each string. So I have two sets of strings, and I kind of twist them together, kind of inside and outside, kind of cross them over around the stems. As the plants grow, I will keep twisting them and winding them as far as I can reach, and then once I can't quite reach them anymore, they're on their own. And then at that point they usually kind of go up and over the gazebo for a bit, and then they kind of flop back down, and then at that point I can keep kind of pruning. So I will be pruning these down to a single stem for the most part. I did have a few tomatoes there on the end that had kind of split into two already, so they're going to stay how they are, but I will be keeping them pruned up from the bottom, even more so than they are now once they get a little bit taller. And I will also make sure that I keep the walkway clear so we don't break any branches as we're walking by, and keep them so there's a lot of nice airflow and sunlight getting into the tomatoes. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. You can also hit that notification bell, and then that way you won't miss any of the updates of these tomatoes as they grow throughout the season. So thank you so much for watching. Here they are all tucked in, and I topped them off with some fresh soil and gave them all a dose of fertilizer. Thanks for watching.